What's up, everybody? It's me, Diamond Love, back for my second video on my channel. So today, something's been on my mind and on my conscience, so I was like, I'm gonna talk about it. Let's talk about Kodak Black, y'all. I'm gonna start this off by saying I am not into a lot of mainstream hip hop. Like, I listen to like Drake and I listen to Kendrick Lamar. Like, if it comes on the radio, then I'm into it. It's not really my cup of tea. I'm more into like R&B and pop, and I like a little bit of everything, to be honest. And of course, Neil gotta be in the video. It's my aunt's cat, Neil. But it's been on like, hold on, let me adjust my camera a little bit. Whoop, scoot over. So it's been on my heart because everyone's been talking about the comments that Kodak Black made to Lauren London in the passing of Nipsey Hussle. I'm gonna be real with y'all. When Nipsey Hussle passed away, I had to ask somebody in my like circle, hey, who is this person? Because I really didn't know him. Like, I knew who he was when I saw the picture, because I follow Lauren London on Instagram and stuff, and I'm a big fan of Lauren London. And I was like, that's tragic. The way he died is tragic, you know. But the fact that we want to cancel Kodak Black now instead of before, because the man has been trash, y'all. Let's just get that out the way. The man has been trash. He done talked so much shit about women, their sexuality, skin color. The man has been a piece of shit. Okay? Like, there's no way of getting around that. He's always been a piece of shit. He's just... And I was listening to somebody on YouTube, and I'll link her video below, because she brought up a good point. Y'all realize that Kodak Black has a child. And the reason why I'm bringing up his kids, because this is a really good point. He's raising a black son. He has a son. Yes, he does. Because he pays his baby mama almost $4,000 in child support. To catch that tea, because I read that online. But I couldn't find a lot about the case, because when you type in Kodak Black now on Google, and the only thing that pops up is the comments he made to Lauren London about Nipsey Hussle. And I also copped Kodak in your video how you would never call Nipsey by his first name. You was like, rest in peace to dude dead. He's got a fucking name, fucking use it, okay? Damn. And then I thought Kodak Black was older than me, y'all. Catch this. Kodak Black is only 21. I'm 24. And, I mean, shout out to you, Kodak, because I did read that while you was in prison, you got your GED. Thank God. But that goes to show you that you can be an educated fool. And I also think we need to talk about what black men accept as okay. Because this man sat there and said that dark-skinned women, me, I'm dark-skinned somewhat, I guess, and then my mother, who is darker than me, you know, he said that dark-skinned women are more aggressive. If you get with a light-skinned woman, you can maneuver her and break her easily. Motherfucker ain't met my auntie, though. That's somebody. Try breaking her. She fucking break Kodak back. You know what? That's not the point, though, what we getting to. The fact of the matter is acceptance of what we allow. Because nobody really said nothing when he was talking about dark-skinned women. Nobody wanted to say nothing when he was talking about Young M.A. and he said how I don't understand how you a woman and you don't like getting penetrated. Wow. And now that because Nipsey passed and he did so much for the black community, and that's great, but now because he disrespected y'all homeboy, now y'all want to speak out on him. Now y'all want to cancel. And then let's not fucking mention Kodak Black has a pending case for rape against a 14-year-old. Okay? This shit is real. This shit is fucking real. Y'all should have been canceled this motherfucker. He should have been canceled. Dead ass. But no. Now we want to cancel him. This shows you, in the black community, we pick and choose when we want to acknowledge something. You want to acknowledge his behavior now. You should have been acknowledged his behavior. I ain't gonna talk about the man's artistic form and what he does for rap because I don't listen to his music. I've only heard one song, and it's not even Kodak Black's song. Y'all know who Super Duper Kyle is? You know, the guy who did the song with Lil Yachty, I Spy. He did a remix for the I Spy song, and that was the only time I think I've ever heard a Kodak Black song. Any other time, never heard it. So I don't know what his music is like. I've heard he's a mumble rapper, and that's about it. Other than that, I don't know. Anytime I've ever seen Kodak Black, though, in the media, it's always fucking negative. There's nothing positive about this man. There's nothing positive. But then on the flip side, though, I got some questions, though. Because this man said he doesn't like dark-skinned women. And I know I'm all over with this. I guess this is like my Kodak Black rant. I guess that's what we'll call it. Or whatever. But this man, his baby mama, I saw a picture of her. She's not light-skinned, really. Like, she's maybe a shade or two lighter than me. She's not light-skinned at all. And he's even said flat out, and this is why I don't get why black women listen to this cockroach's music. That's right, I called him a fucking cockroach. Because he's not good-looking. Because let's be honest, the only reason why a lot of these jump-offs be fucking with him is because he got a little bit of money. But still, you couldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me to even touch Kodak Black. And what the fuck is that on his head? Nevertheless, that's not what we're talking about, right? What I'm saying is, this man has literally flat out said, I really don't like black women. He said he respects us and everything, but he doesn't date us. That's an issue. And then what upsets me is the most people that in our community, the rap community I'm speaking on, the people that call Kodak Black out, y'all hypocrites. T.I., hypocrite, because you cheated on your wife. The Game, you sitting there talking about how you fucked this Kardashian, that Kardashian. No, the only and you knew the shit was real, y'all, when Tank called him out. Because Tank ain't even in the hip-hop community. That's R&B. That's a whole nother music genre. Craziness is what it is. It's nuts. I don't understand it. Y'all want to cancel him now? It's too late. He should have been canceled. How can you sit there and keep respecting somebody's music when they done talked about black women? When they done talked about just like you, like, I knew he was trash because I heard about his comments about black, dark-skinned women. But when he did that thing with Young M.A., I was like, oh, this Negro, I'm done. Nope. Because regardless how you feel, she's a black woman. Is she a lesbian black woman? Yes, she the fuck is. But she doesn't deserve to be sexually harassed. Because that's harassment. Like, stop. And she told you several times, yo, this dude is crazy. He making me feel mad uncomfortable. And some people, it was like, oh, it's just Kodak Black. He's the troll. Yeah, well, the troll is fucking canceled. And he's been canceled in my book. And Charlamagne the God, I'm indifferent with him, by the way. He made a good point. You can't sit there and cancel Kodak Black because of Nipsey passing. Cancel him altogether and cancel every other rapper that talks about they don't like dark-skinned women, they don't like black women. And he had a point. If you're going to cancel one, you cancel all them. And you should. You should. That's dead-ass facts. But it irritated me because it's just like you see this a lot with men in general. And this isn't a, oh, I hate men video. I like to see both sides of it. You know, because it's a double-handed sword in my opinion. You get men, especially black men sometimes, and I'm putting sometimes on there because I don't want nobody to say, oh, you hating black men. Oh, no. Don't hate black men. My brother's black, so get the fuck out. What do you know? But still, why are y'all selective about now? T.I., why didn't you call Kodak Black out when he said that about colorism? What about when he made those comments? Why didn't you call him out for how disrespectful he was to Young M.A.? The Game. Why y'all ain't call him out then? Why y'all want to ban his music now? You should have been banned that fucking Trolls music. Don't pick and choose when the situation fits you. A lot of people knew that R. Kelly was always a pervert. I always knew as a child even, this man's a pervert. My mom talked about it. We knew he was a pervert. People have been saying this for years and y'all let it slide. And all of a sudden now, because you got enough people and they did that shit on Lifetime with Surviving R. Kelly, now it's a problem. Now let's call him out. Surviving R. Kelly. Canceling R. Kelly. Cancel it right then and there. I can't never support somebody who's apparently, allegedly, as they say, allegedly, there's my disclaimer, raped a 14-year-old. But I'm looking at you with a side eye, I tell you that fucking much. And from the way he's talked about women, I ain't saying I think he did it, but some shit gonna hit the fan when his court case actually, when we get closer to that time. Why you focused on Lauren London? Focus on yourself, my dude. We talking about rape charges. You could go to jail for an actually long time, and the sun is going down, and it's getting darker in my room, getting loud, and I'm annoying Neil. No. That's all I wanted to say. It had been on my mind, and you know when they say something's on your mind, you gotta talk about it. We gotta be more selective about what we choose to cancel, because it seems like every time you go on Twitter, Instagram, and as of lately, I haven't used Facebook in over a month or so. Like, I still get on Messenger to talk to people, but like as getting on the actual Facebook app, I don't get on Facebook no more, because people are so selective, especially in the Black community. We're super selective about what you can say, what you can be, what's okay, and when it's going to be okay. Because there are people that think like Kodak Black. They think, oh, and I've heard a couple of other YouTubers, they also mentioned this too. As soon as you go to jail, dudes be planning. They be ready to get your girl. It's facts. It's facts. And a lot of times it does happen. You know, if you ever watch Joe from Ask the Prison Show, he talks about it. He talks about that shit. He talks about how Jody gonna get your girl. And it's true. Because a lot of the average person, if they really don't fuck with you, like they really like not down for you, who gonna sit there and be with somebody throughout a prison sentence? Like, I'd have to have mad feelings for you to sit there and wait for you for so many years. I'm just saying. It's just dead facts. And I think what makes me really upset is because they decided now, and a lot of them, my question is, are y'all really defending Lauren London for what he said? Because if he would have, people's like, oh, he would have never said that if Nipsey Hussle was alive. Bullshit. And I'm going to tell you why. Because he's a fucking troll. Trolls don't give a fuck if you dead or alive. And I'm not trying to disrespect that man's honor. I'm just calling out facts. And there's another YouTuber, watch a lot of YouTube, Hassan Campbell, said it best. A lot of people really didn't care about Nipsey. Yeah, he did do a lot for our community, but a lot of people just chasing clout off of his name. Facts. That's all it is. That's all it is. There's nothing more, there's nothing less. People only care about what he had to say. What do you say to that? Like, it's one of those topics where it's like, you mad, but at the same time, you know, like, people not really gonna cancel Kodak Black. They still gonna listen to his music. They still gonna go to his concert, because they did a memorial outside of his concert for Nipsey Hussle when he was in Atlanta. Because if he was canceled the way y'all said he was canceled, nobody would be showing up to that concert. y'all give him attention. And most trolls feed off of attention. That's why for Kodak Black, he thinks it's funny. And in the past, when people get too much on his shit, he'll go and delete his social media. He should have been canceled. Not because of what he said to Lauren London, but because of what he's showed in the past. He's disrespectful to women. Black women. It's a shame. It's sad. But I don't want to make this video like 20 minutes. I'm already at the 15-minute mark. I'm done. I didn't have to cancel Kodak Black, because after what he said to Young M.A., I was done. And that's another thing. Nobody can tell you as a woman what's supposed to feel right for you. I don't understand how you a woman and you don't want to be penetrated. Who wants to be penetrated by you, homie? You ugly as fuck. This your girl Diamond Love. I'm out.